Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome.
What is up, guys? It's Biscuit here with another tutorial on stuff like factions, and that's exactly what this is here. We got cannoning here, and Elmo's gonna do all the explaining because I'm not a good commentator, but I'm good at making intros. Go.
You're bad. No, I don't know. And in today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to cannon. Website's just here to tell me if I say something wrong because I'm not the best cannoner. So pretty much in today's episode, I'm just going to be showing you guys the basics of how to use like a 100 stacker or so, which I used in my previous episode. No, it's the episode before last in my Minecraft faction series. So I hope you guys enjoy it. A lot of you guys have been asking for this, and let's get started and straight into it. So pretty much what we'll start with is the sand compressor. This is pretty self-explanatory. If you guys are new to cannoning, it may not be, but pretty much what you got to do is you go into here, and you'll place one cobweb there and one cobweb there, and that's pretty much just for the one shot and for the sand compressor, which will push, like when it activates, like it breaks this cobweb here, the sand falls into here,
We can show them.
and the booster, yeah, shoots it into here. But once you've done that, you're going to want to place the cobwebs, as you can see here, and stack the sand as high as you want. So as you see, it all falls, website fires it, it shoots it into the barrel shoots it out, etc. Nothing too complex, pretty easy to make, and pretty much that's it to do with that sort of thing. We'll go on to the tube now. This is the thing that pretty much pushes all your sand downwards, or your TNT downwards, or even upwards sometimes if you can mess with the timings. And pretty much for the sand, like it has kind of like a ratio to it, and when you're pushing down sand, you need to keep this in mind. It is 1.125 TNT per sand that you want to push down. So if you want to push down 100 sand and stack 100 sand, you're going to need 100 times 1.125. So that is, tell me, go faster, bigot. That sounds so gay. But anyways, come on.
112.
112.
You're gonna want to do like
a little bit more.
Extra, like say 115. I don't know.
Yeah, 150, maybe 120. That's just so it doesn't awkward.
I have way overkill for this hammer. I don't even count it. But
It doesn't really matter. But if you guys don't know, like, if you don't have enough hammer, or you only have borderline enough hammer for pushing down the amount of sand that you're trying to push down, it will most likely awkward, which means it won't push down all the sand that you're stacking, so it won't, yeah, it'll just fuck you up pretty much.
Another thing that could make your cannon awkward is not having enough sand in the sand compressor.
Always add a little bit more,
exact extra, like a 100 sand, like specifically, I guess you could say.
Do like 110 or something like that,
exactly, 100 sand, it won't, like...
You're cutting out for me.
One or two pieces will break in the sand compressor in the barrel.
Yeah.
That's just like servers will do that.
Holy shit, you're cutting out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys could understand that. But yeah, that's pretty much it to do with sand and hammer. We'll go on to timings, I guess. If you guys don't know already, for standard lians and for like just lians in general, the timings for sand is usually at 12 repeaters. Well, always at 12 repeaters. So that's one timing you'll need to always remember. The other one is the scatter. It's usually always at 7, but you can change it around. It doesn't have to be at 7, just depending on what you're doing. But if you're one-shot slab busting, this thing was a one-shot slab bust. It's on like 5 ticks, isn't it, or something for one-shot slab bust? I'm not sure. Website has to rebuild it.
One-shotting is basically having your scatter, we can call this. I don't know. Yeah, basically your scatter is on the same tick as your hammer, so
yeah,
I think I have the hammer at 5 ticks right now, so I'd put 5 ticks on here, but a lot of times it won't work, and a lot of times you'll have to put like a comparator here. I don't know what it does, but it just makes it work for some reason.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it to do with like one-shotting and the timings. Over here we have the hammer on, we got 3 repeaters, and they're just on standard ticks. I usually put 1 tick to the first repeater, which is equal to 5, isn't it then? 5 or 4? Correct.
There. 1,
so
2, 3, 4. 5.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
That's
so
1, 2, 3, 4.
That usually will do the 20 chunk distance. Sometimes you can add a little bit more if you need to, just depending on what you're seeing from the hammer. It's always good to have a spotter if you're doing a long range kind of rate, I guess you could say. So I highly recommend using that. And that's pretty much it, almost. Let me try and think if there's anything else I need to explain.
Guiders.
Yeah, guiders and stuff. So I'm gonna go into the barrel, and where are they? Okay, see these blocks here that are kind of just over the scatter and
Also
over the sand piston here. That's pretty much makes you stack, I guess. It makes you stack better.
Alright, I'll try
You explain it. I'm not the best at guiders, like explaining. Okay, go website.
Alright, this white wool is air.
Okay.
So, actually, it's kind of like this. Your guider is gonna keep your sand... I don't know how to explain this. Your sand will be one block lower than your hammer TNT.
Yeah.
So, basically, it'll push down the sand.
Yeah, it pretty much just pushes everything down and makes it pretty much so the hammer works, pretty much. It's what you usually need to do. But, however, you can change it, especially when you're hybriding obsidian on Extronus anyway. You do need to take the guider out, because you have to stack 2 above the obsidian instead of 1 above. Another thing I need to explain is with normal things, you usually need to stack 1 above. I'm not sure if it's like that on other servers, but yeah, you will need to stack 1 above the platform, as website said. And if you need to, when do you need to use other guiders? When you overstack and stuff, or if you're hybriding upside.
You just take the
guider out
and hybrid. If you completely overstack, you have to basically slab bust hybrid, where you basically shoot sand, hammer, and scatter.
Although
slab bust your stack.
We don't really need to shoot the whole scatter off. Usually I'll just turn it off and only shoot 1 piece of scatter TNT, so I don't do too much to the sand stack, so I don't have to stack up as much again. Otherwise you have to stack another 20 blocks, and it's just complete AIDS. But that's pretty much it for today's episode of How to Factions. I can't really think of anything else.
Should we talk about slab guiders and one-shot sand?
Oh yeah.
How that all works?
Oh, not one-shot sand. Wait. Yeah,
one-shot sand. One-shot sand is basically having your sand, one piece of sand in the same block as your hammer, and on the hammer you have a certain amount of dispensers go off later than your normal hammer, and it will basically stack the
one-shot sand.
Normal sand, yeah. No, it won't stack the one-shot sand. It'll stack the normal sand. That'll all stack up to here, and then your one-shot sand is
the red sand.
The normal sand with the hammer.
Yep.
So it's with the hammer, so it doesn't actually get hammered down. It just kind of sits there in the air, and because there's that second TNT that goes off in the hammer, there's more TNT, and then that basically just hybrids for you. Yeah,
that's pretty much
it.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let me stack sand real quick. // stack 19, like so. And fire. Let me check. Okay, I'm gonna go in the barrel.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, okay. Fire it. Let me move my mic up real quick. It's a little bit down. There we go. Okay, fire. Okay, as you can see, it pushes it into the barrel shoots it out, and it didn't work. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, alright, well... Oh,
okay.
I think I know why.
Oh, I'm just changing. I'll restack the sand. Oh. Well, usually you have to do some fiddling with the timings and stuff like that, so...
Alright.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Test this can before we made it.
Okay, I'm gonna put cobwebs in the barrel. Okay, there's cobwebs in the barrel. Have you stacked?
Stacking.
I'll get rid of the sand stack as well. Okay, I'll do that now. Okay, sand stack is gone. I'll TP to you. TP website. The OG name. Okay, I think it's all ready to fire then. I got cobwebs in the barrel. Have you changed the timings that needed to be changed? Because we had them off. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already. There will be a world download and schematic in the description. So there we go. That worked fine. So as you can see, the sand stacked, the hammer pushed the sand down, and then the red sand came in later, or yeah.
No, it comes in at the same time. It just doesn't get hammered down because it's the hammer and the red sand are in the same block. So
yeah,
that's
and then
what
it
a guider basically
floats the wall.
does. It separates the two, so it can actually get hammered down.
Yep. So that's pretty much
Another
it.
thing is, no, it's
What the fuck? What the fuck website? What do you want to explain now?
filters.
Oh yeah,
What
yeah.
you'll need to do for filters.
Okay, I'll leave it to you, because I'm bad at this.
Take out the sand stack.
The sand stack? What do you mean? Oh,
The-
okay.
The
Yeah.
sand stack. So these are like your everyday filters. Every day you have these filters, you know?
Yeah, I see them every day. Do you see them every day? Because I
Every
don't.
day.
I don't. Okay, let's water them. See? Let's water in between them as well, so we know be air bursting them. Fuck. Even though that's like
So
extremely hard to
normally,
do.
having a normal guider, we'll split the sand in TNT. Like the hammer will hit. What will the hammer hit? The hammer's gonna hit here, but the sand's gonna hit right here.
Because they're like a half a block or so.
Full block apart. Like so. That's actually a pretty good representation of like hammer and TNT where they're located. I don't fucking know anymore.
But go on website. Keep on explaining.
Alright. So, basically what you're going to want to do is you hit like a filter or any kind of weird wall that somebody tries to throw at you. Don't get walls thrown at you. Buy DirecTV.
What? This just go, for fuck's sake.
So you're going to want to make...
I'm fucking done website.
There's like different kind of guiders that you can do. There's a
Trapdoor
guider. I can't even place blocks right now.
Website, you're
There's
fucking bad. You
trapdoors.
can't even place blocks. Fucking fuck.
There's slabs. And basically what that does is that puts the hammer and sand closer to each other.
Yep. You hear it first.
But because it's closer to each other, you'd think that it would make it stack more efficiently, but it stacks like it's half efficiently. Like if you put a trapdoor, it's like a quarter of what you could stack. I don't know.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. It still doesn't really make it worth making fucking filters and stuff. Thanks a lot, website. Now everyone's gonna make filters. Not really. But yeah. Don't you just stack like extra sand then? If you're gonna go through filters? See, as you can see, it didn't stack as much.
Filters just kind of stack halfway. Oh, there's the one shot.
it just got shot straight up in there, and it's like, bye, have a good time, and then it just comes down. But yeah, that's pretty much it then, isn't it? After we finish firing again. Okay, fire one more time.
Else to explain?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else, and I apologize if this video is kind of like all like we don't have point after point. We've been kind of thinking through each point.
Oh, I forgot cobwebs in the barrel.
Yeah, cause you're bad. No, it's just because
your job, bitch.
we've kind of thought of extra things that we should have explained along the way, so it's kind of make it a little bit unprofessional, I guess you could say. And
yeah, I'm just kind of thinking off shit up of my head.
we're just like,
so
what's
like, I
now
don't know
before
how
we
to
end the video?
explain it. I almost forgot cobwebs again.
No, I put them in.
Why is the fucking phone vibrating and shit like that? And my,
There we go. Fuck
my
your
plan
filters.
expired, so
Fuck your pancakes.
phone
Fuck
doesn't
your
work
walls.
anymore.
It doesn't.
There goes my phone.
Rip. Anyways, I'm gonna finish the episode up here. This is pretty much everything you should need to know for the basic cannoning.
YouTube.com/undetailed1. That's my YouTube.
No, it's
Go
not.
Subscribe.
Stop lying. It's not. Go subscribe. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and goodbye.